Tell me.
Okay, what's whiskey to you, for sure?
Okay, so I grew up
You
with...
silly little girl.
I grew up with my parents... I grew up with my parents always going and getting... Oh, God. Okay. So, no, I grew up with my parents always going and getting whiskey for my grandparents because...
Oh, no, we need a brand name, bitch. Like,
my grandparents were alcoholics. And they all said that whole time. No, I know. They even know they're alcoholics. God, they fucking drink to drink.
That's facts.
I need a brand name, and you're stalling.
But the whiskey with the
my
wax.
entire family's alcoholic.
The wax cap. The dripping wax. You know what?
Done?
I like wax.
Yes, I do.
You know it's the red wax cap.
Yes, I do. Maker's Mark.
Yep, that's the one we always had in the house.
yes, I do.
I went to school. I went to
Gross.
school senior year with a tea bottle that I emptied halfway and filled halfway with whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
I put way too much fucking whiskey and then
She's
went to school and drank the whole fucking bottle before first period. And then not even
tell you right now,
not even 10 minutes
knew,
into first period, I
How
just
long
vomited
was
everywhere.
your periods? Like your classes?
We had 7 classes a day.
And about how long though? Like how long was the class?
I have
40 minutes.
no clue.
Like was it an hour or do you have shorter classes?
Probably 40 minutes to an hour for my classes. I had 3 study. I had basically 3 study halls in a row, which was super
study
fun.
halls in a row?
Kinda. So like I ran track. So my first period was track, which counted as a study hall.
Shit.
And then I had my 2 study hall periods.
Oh my gosh,
So
man.
I had like 3 full like in the morning.
You could skip
fuck all.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got kicked out, but that's besides the point.
Track or skipped out of study hall?
I got kicked out of high school, kind of, sort of, but not really. So
I see.
I got sent to alternative school. So I ended up doing it at my house.
That's like a night school? Oh no.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly. That's what we called it. We called it night school, but
Uh-huh.
everyone else called it like alternative school.
That's what's up, man.
But I had to go.
It sounds like such an insult.
It's so dumb.
No,
like,
I
was enrolled at the same high school that I got kicked out of, right? Like, I'm graduating from the same high school.
Yeah.
But I had to go to a different high school at night to sit there on the computer.
Oh.
And I got kicked out of that, too. So what happened was...
For being a smart
For being mouthy, yeah. So, my teacher, who I'm not going to name because I don't know who's going to listen to this on the internet.
Yeah, never know.
But he's basically like, I don't like you, and so if you just do your shit and then show up like at the end of the whatever when you're supposed to graduate, like I'll just mark that you were here every day.
That's really,
I was like,
really
bad.
badass with this
Oh my
guy.
god.
You got yourself a good teacher on that part.
So then I showed up 3.5 years later and gave him all of my fucking paperwork, and like it was on the computer, but like I had to do like writing prompts for my senior year. And I just did all of it like 3 years later and didn't do school.
I wish I had a senior year. I graduated whenever I first turned 17, and I don't know. Like I wish now I wish I like was more like I'll stay through. I don't know. At the same time, I'm glad I got out whenever I got out because I had to get out.
I dropped out senior year, and it was because...
Senior year? How old are you?
I was 18.
18.
Well, it was, my adoptive mother ruined my junior summer and put me in JDC twice. She used to get mad at me and kick me out of the house in the middle of the night. Friends would come pick me up, and she would get mad at me because of that and make me come home, and then she would be psycho.
Just take you through.
Yeah, so she put me in JDC twice, but she made sure she did it around the times where there was theater tryouts and softball tryouts. And
So what the shit that you did?
Yep. Tennis and softball tryouts
like
were during the
slavery.
summer. So she made sure that I missed those so I didn't make the teams. And then when theater came up, she was like, no, you're not doing it. I said, what's the point? If I can't have senior year and have all my activities, like what's the point? And then I got stuck with a senior English teacher that hated me. Well, I made her cry. Because she tried joining theater and she was that overly preppy. Not even the cheerleaders wanted her anymore. But
No, that's a called a Karen.
So no, she was another level.
Yeah.
But
Alright, do you have a favorite type of weed? I never asked you.
I haven't tried too many.
Ooh.
I know that
You need a bud
I
tender.
do. Yes, I need that. But I do enjoy wedding cake.
That's
It's
on
a
my
very
resume.
basic. It's a very basic one, but I really
No,
do
wedding
like
cake's
that.
good.
Yeah, that's a good call.
But that's just
It's a
the
solid
ones
weed.
that I know.
Mhm.
But I want to try so many more, especially because I want to see all the different ones. They're so
Got
beautiful.
on that one. Yeah, there's
They're
so much variety.
beautiful.
There's a lot to experience. There's
I
a lot,
wish you could see it
you
because the
know.
colors of these. Oh,
I heard that
So
you
pretty.
either he found or you found one of the nugs that were like super purpley or something.
We had a whole bag of the purple shit. But
Oh,
no, we didn't have a
okay.
whole bag.
Do we have?
No, what's his name had a whole bag and he gave us one nug.
Ah, very
No,
nice.
it's gone.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
guys,
seen that.
you
No,
guys
it's
know
not.
the special
I
stuff.
promise it's gone.
You just
Yeah.
threw the bag in there?
Yeah, I kept the
Yeah,
bag.
man, you guys
It's a
smoked
tiny-
it, bro.
It's a tiny little bag that I kept.
Yeah.
No, why you want to save it forever?
No,
Of
I
course.
really wanted it. And it was so good. It really
For
was.
10 years.
Did you guys watch a Halloween movie this year?
No.
Negative.
No,
No.
I did. I was
Yeah, that was
watching
hot as fuck.
Monsters University. I
Mm.
count those.
Yeah, that's a cool
I was
one.
watching Monsters Inc.
That's definitely in the list, I feel.
I really wanted to watch Hocus Pocus too, but last time we didn't have much
If
time.
this is considered a Halloween movie, I'm trying to watch it.
Let me see.
I'm trying to
I
play
You
wanna-
that.
see, what I
No,
see
no.
now,
Hey.
what I
That's
see
mine.
now,
That's mine.
what Danielle will say to me if I do something like that, she'll say that's disrespectful.
I'm bisexual, so
Watch this. Ready?
I mean, Danielle.
I like her. She's cute.
Danielle would just be like, man, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, so I can tell you there are some. I'm high right now, so I'm not feeling insecure. It's when
Sure.
my insecurities are getting to me, and that's when I haven't been smoking.
Alright.
I could punch her in the face though.
Yeah,
she
she-
looks too bitchy.
Do you think even whenever you take meds that you can feel the difference
Taking meds,
compared to smoking weed?
the side effects were the problem.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's.
I feel like
I felt.
weed has helped side effects for me.
I felt happy,
Yeah.
but I was having bad side effects. I was having really
Right.
bad. It was amplifying my heartburn, and I also had both
feel
sides
that.
of insomnia. Either I fell asleep.
You
and
needed
couldn't
to
wake
get
up.
sleep medication too.
Well, then they also put me on a sleeping pill, but I was homeless. Can't take a sleeping pill
Yeah.
while sleeping in your car.
Uh-huh.
So I was literally just suffering. So I
I've been
just
homeless many times, so I feel that, man.
well, when I dropped my medication and then I went just to weed,
Yeah.
it helped. It helped my eating problems. It helped my mood. It calmed me down, and I could focus instead of my brain going crazy.
Right, yeah.
Like when we got home, I was anxious as hell, and now I'm like chilled.
Alright. I used to go hotel to hotel, and I still feel like whenever I did that, whenever I made it to like the next hotel, it was like pacing around, like waiting until like you're moving again, or like even whenever you're finally like lay down and be comfortable, you're still like, this isn't exactly like my home spot, you know, kind of like,
We did that.
I guess move on and sit in here,
Well,
have a dog in here.
Well, I was to the point that I got comfortable and understood the noises from
Yeah.
sleeping in my car for over a year.
Yeah.
When he had to do it for a little bit, he constantly was like popping his head up. Oh my god, what was that? I'm like, it's okay.
Doing it by the beach is nice, I'll tell you that.
There's no beaches around here.
I know, but if you go down south and you're homeless, I feel like the plus side.
We did drive
We
by
did.
the lake.
We slept at a lake in my truck like,
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple times, and it was so bad, but
Oh yeah.
the view was nice.
At least you get good views and good
If-
sounds.
If it would have been like now, it actually would almost be perfect.
Yeah, seeing like the
Almost.
transition of fall.
Mm-hmm.
The Scorpio
Did they do
season is
stripes
prime
like this at
time.
this restaurant? What's Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks is like a steakhouse bar.
They dressed
type
like
thing.
this?
They do just kind of like, I don't want to say.
Like that?
Cheese.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You want to go there?
Sometimes. I don't know if Dayton's does, but in the cities they do.
I'm not trying to go to Twin Peaks in Dayton, boss.
Twin Peaks and Dayton, boss. For that.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I forgot I was holding.
Oh my god, I forgot that was a recording. I'm over here just like, look at this bitch, look at this bitch.
If you haven't watched a Halloween movie this year, what would it be and why?
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Classic.
I think they're going to remake that and it's going to be bad.
I'm not going to watch it.
I think that's in the reworks.
I don't watch remakes for a reason.
If I am talking Halloween... if I'm talking like kid-wise movie, Halloween Town, yes, definitely.
It's a classic.
If we're talking more adult, The Hoodie I Had On. I want to see the new one. What is that one?
Man, keep blowing it.
No, I want to see the new one.
The newest one is the sickest one.
But honestly, I really should have like a marathon with
Halloween on all the way through.
Yeah, because
Jason.
I haven't seen them all.
Have you watched Friday the 13th stuff?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Zach actually is the one that got me really into watching horror movies.
Oh, really?
I hated them before, and now I like them. But I would like to be with someone because I can't watch it myself. I freak out too much.
There's like periods for me where like I have to take a break and like watch like random stuff. Like I feel like Danielle has really helped me like not watch like consistent bad movies per se, because like I used to be kind of like the one like on Shudder, just like run through all of them or something.
And it just,
you know,
it sours your mood the more you watch.
But at the same time, like I do enjoy it. You know, like I'm always like, fuck, like this is crazy. This is the movies, man.
Right, but.
And it's always funny when you're tripping or something.
Then you just get into a whole funk, and then you have to get out of it by watching happier movies.
Or like you fall asleep and you're like, damn, I had like a crazy ass dream because like I watched that movie. I got where like you watch these movies and they combine.
Yeah,
you know.
So that's why I would only do like one, maybe 2 a week. Just
1 or 2 a week.
Just depending on how I feel.
So it's important to pack it in, especially in this kind of season.
It just depends on how I feel. Like, each week I feel different.
Alright, so back to the V for Vendetta conversation, just for the record. Do you think that Natalie Portman has ever done a movie as good or prolific as that one?
It's a solid movie, bro.
It's a solid movie.
Solid
I don't know if she's ever topped it for real.
No.
I really like that.
Maybe Black Swan? I don't know.
Well,
I've never seen
I haven't watched that one.
Damn.
I'm not much into those movies. I'm more of I like action, stuff like that. I admit I'm not very smart, so.
Like Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I'll watch Tom Cruise. Like I don't mind I'm a 90s baby.
I don't mind. The Top Gun, have you seen that?
I haven't watched it yet, no.
He did the best acting he's ever done.
Didn't he like strap himself to a plane?
He did all his stunts, I guess, for that
God.
shit. And, like he did a great job for that movie. Shout out to Tom.
I mean, goodness. I mean, hopefully he might just be like, okay, I'm not doing any more of them. Gotta learn to tap. You gotta learn to tap when you hit your best.
I think that guy is gonna be like 70, 80 years old and still doing like Mission Impossible. You know what I mean? Like have like the little guys.
Senior home edition.
He'll be like the old Batman, Bruce Wayne, like teaching them how to be like badass.
That would be hilarious. Honestly, that would be great.
Yeah, like Mel Gibson's trying it. We did watch something, the new Weird Al Yankovic movie, and Jack Black was in that, man, and he did not look old.
Jack Black was awesome. We just recently watched one of his movies.
What did you guys watch? Nacho Libre?
No, that one's hilarious. Where he's a giant. He goes through some like
Oh.
Gilligan's Island or something?
Dude,
Is that what it is?
Gulliver's Travel.
Yeah, but that one's epic.
Oh my
So
god,
cool.
That one's
that's funny.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, me and Danielle have also watched that, like, not that long ago.
I
but,
really
like,
enjoyed that.
it's a funny one,
I
for sure.
can say I really enjoyed watching it high.
He's one of those actors for me that's like he's stands all throughout time, and like if bad shit does ever come out about him, I mean I guess I wouldn't be like surprised, but I hope not.
Right. I mean, he's a really good guy.
Yeah. And like he's got great movies. He's on this level of like Adam Sandler, but I feel like better in a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like Adam Sandler's got some real bad ones.
Yeah.
You know?
And the whole thing is Adam Sandler also has had issues with like going off and like having those crazy moments.
Yeah.
You haven't heard much about that with Jack.
For sure.
So,
And being supportive for like community things and events and stuff. Like you hear way more about Jack Black being involved.
Well, but I mean, I can't say it's a '90s kid. Like, I watched the Adam Sandler's like 8 Crazy Nights. I'm good.
You hit
Can you
and
change it? No, I'm cool.
you gotta tap in now. Alright.
Okay.
Adam Sandler though, as a 90s kid, you go one, Danielle.
92. I loved his. We all loved his movies. Like that was just everyone always watched. You want the funny? Here's the Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
8 Crazy Nights was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I could say that was my favorite of all his movies.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. He topped everything on that one.
Yeah, I really think he did. Like, that's just my opinion on it.
If he comes back, it's like right on Adam for if he comes up with like something good in comedy.
Right. Well, also like what was it? Big Daddy?
Yeah, Big Daddy Solid.
I loved that movie. Like that's a classic to me.
Yeah, that one's like a staple that like even like if you have kids, I guess that one's like the one you'd still share. You know what I mean? Like that one's like so family and accessible. I don't know. Home Alone, I feel like is one of those ones where like every holiday I'm like, yeah, I'll probably watch that. You know, Harry Potter for sure, and like, what's maybe some music you guys listen to during I don't know like the fall winter switch over? You find yourself listening to.
Sometimes
I feel like I don't change my music by the season for real.
Never.
Sometimes I like going a little more
think
dark.
I have a certain playlist that I add and take away from constantly.
I feel like there's some bands that I know like I ignore because I'm like okay like that's like I don't know like poppier or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, skipping it. It's a good way of putting it.
I mean, I get in different moods, but sometimes I like to go with like Skrillex.
Have you seen Skrillex live before?
No, I haven't. I've been to one, no, technically 2 concerts. One was an actual concert, and one was a state fair concert.
So counts.
But one was a religious one, Matthew West. It's the only religious music I will ever listen to is Matthew West, because it doesn't like intensely force.
I think I got like some Christian music, but it's like child singing.
Right.
Danielle. No.
Danielle.
Hello, lovely.
I just want to ask you if you want to hit the volume real quick.
Yo, why the fuck did I see you bitch slap Jeffrey the other day?
Because I walked her out and I kept on house.
I forgot to ask you guys. I was like, that was so funny.
I definitely got bitch slapped pretty hard.
He told me that, and I'm like,
I don't think they were arguing, but
it was kind of an argument, but like I definitely started it.
It's not my business. I just thought it was funny for real. So
I bet you did,
bro. I was like, what a time to walk in the hall.
It was one of the times that I was like, all right, if all the times I should have been recorded, it should have been that moment.
World star.
well, at least like it's one of those where you know you're like, I started that.
Danielle, have you ever had to slap him pretty hard?
No, I have not slapped him yet.
Oh, well, you see, you got one coming, bud.
The only reason I would have to slap him if he really called me out of my name wrong, like really wrong,
She don't like being called a cunt.
or stupid.
I would say
Or
I was
stupid.
cruising for a bruising.
You always
Oh no, he was real close the other
Hey,
night.
you're not a bad driver though. really
bad.
well, now
Yeah,
I'm
he
not.
was real close the other night. Oh,
Feel like you learned your lesson, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm learning my lesson.
takes you 100 times.
oh don't worry, he's still learning. It's hard to train them. It's out
Yeah.
of love.
There's no land on that one.
God, did you? I love you.
Getting real tired of.
How did they slap me?
Yeah.
This is
Slap
the
him in
best
the face.
Facebook group ever.
Did you want some Coke?
Coca-Cola.
Good point. Well, happen to be recording this conversation.
Oh my god, we are. I'm so sorry.
And, Cody's been kind of on TikTok, I guess.
No, he's on. I'm on this
Danielle has
pineapple
dirty
site.
Facebook groups that I
I
was
do have a
looking
dirty
at.
Facebook group I'm in.
Oh, that's
a
funny.
swingers
Yeah.
profile, swingers group. And yeah, sometimes they post
No, I
some
feel weird,
interesting
so I've got-
Do
pictures.
they actually post? Do people actually post?
Yes.
They'll-
Whoa.
They'll
No,
post.
they do.
No, but it's always covered.
No, there wasn't. There was titties in that motherfucker.
No, but they were.
I just
they,
scrolled for 20 minutes.
They were
I
blurred
didn't
out or
know.
something.
You love sexualizing women, so I know you.
I did not look.
I
No,
never
he didn't show him.
Sexualized a woman.
No, he really. No,
Look.
I
It's
was right
so
here. He didn't show him.
unattractive when men can't control
I
themselves.
did not look.
It's
I-
like
Jeffrey did
literally,
it
like makes everything dried on there.
What I did, I got a peek of what he showed me, and then I said, you know, Cody.
I didn't show him a dirty picture though.
Yeah, he did not.
I did.
That's right.
I was being respectful
I
towards you.
literally don't believe a word you say.
That's fine.
That's all
I
I wouldn't
do
either.
believe him when he would say that because I think after you bitch after that happened, I don't think he doesn't want that happening.
What?
Yeah, it
Because
could,
he
it could
looked
be
at me,
another.
he looked at
It could
looked
be
at me,
another
he's like, "Don't
cruising
do
for a
that to me."
bruising moment.
He looked at me, he's like, please don't do that to me.
There's a lot of like big shit around here, like guitars and
Did it hurt though?
like.
Why you gotta ask that?
You're gonna act like it.
Maybe he likes it. You don't, have you guys ever had that conversation?
Oh.
Maybe it's something he's into.
This is what this act like.
That was a yes. Did you say that?
Alright, so personally, guys, can you ever tell if Danielle's hurt?
If Danielle's what?
Her.
Her? What do you mean?
Like, I think she's got a pretty good poker face.
I'm confused on the comments. If she's herself,
Yeah.
if I can,
What?
if she's always herself, what does that mean?
You know what I mean? Like,
I have no idea. That's why I said that.
like you're,
Like if she's pissed off.
yeah, if like even if she's pissed off, like you're, like, I don't know. It's like,
Always the same.
As a woman, I can tell.
No.
as a
dude.
woman, you
Not
can tell.
not always. But she does have a good poker face. But as a woman, I can tell when she's pissed off about something.
As a woman.
I'm taking lots of notes on how to tell them, I guess.
I mean,
When she smacks you in your face, I would say she's a little not happy, right? That's a good.
I
There's
was,
warning signs before
I
that.
guess there was some warning signs I missed before.
I literally, like, she verbally told you to stop.
Yeah, she did, and then I was like, I'm gonna close the door.
What?
So like, yeah, you knew
Uh.
better.
I guess, I mean, I knew I was in trouble, yeah.
So in hindsight, next time.
Oh, don't worry. He tried saying one time. He's like,
Hey.
and it's fine. No, you're calling them out. It's your turn.
No.
He's like,
So
no.
we got in a fight. He's like, well, I guess we're done. Or I can leave, or you can leave, or blah blah blah. And then he went to, oh, you just go ahead and leave. And I'm like, okay. Alright, really? You sure about that? I grabbed my purse, my keys. He snatched my keys out of my hands immediately. He was like, no! I was like, you just told me to leave. So I turned and I went to walk out. And he comes running up and grabs my purse, takes my purse and goes, no!
Then you
Get
had the weed in
back
the
to the
car.
room! And it was all because, like, he was just like, holy shit, she's walking out! But the second we get back through, it's another little bigger round. I'm like, I can still go.
Oh man, that's good.
So I caught him, and he's mad. He was testing me or something, and he was shocked because I took him up. I love you. I'm sorry.
You see, you were cruising for a bruise in this like.
But at the same time, I did angst him on because I knew what he was upset about. But I was also being petty. So
Good point there.
I do admit that I did. But
Boundaries are fun.
Alright, so we watched this really, really weird movie that had Justin Long in it. You know who Justin Long is?
Who is he?
He was in this Jeepers Creepers movie. You watched that one?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Dude, he's in the first one. Yeah.
I'm so horrible.
He's in the Walrus. I don't know. But he was in this weird ass scary movie where like this creepy, like, was it a real woman or was it like a demon?
Who?
The Barbarian movie.
I think it was a demon.
It's like a demon thing living inside this basement. And like the guy, this like rich guy owned the house and he was like, what, Airbnb-ing it? And then like he didn't know like who was actually Airbnb-ing it. So then he comes there trying to sell the house to find out that there was like this crazy demon like had like a secret thing in the basement and it was like a dungeon. And like,
Fuck that.
dude, it was one of the craziest movies I've
Fuck
seen in a
that.
while. I was like holding on Danielle because I was like scared for moments. Like,
No.
she handled it like a champ.
No. See, that means you were the bravest one in the room because I would have up and dipped.
Yeah, that would
like,
be
no,
worse.
I can't do
Same.
it. I mean,
Well, she tried, but Jeffrey fucking held her down.
Yeah, I was like,
Go
oh,
away.
dude, that movie was tough,
I
man.
think I jumped a couple times.
It was scary.
I just know when it gets to certain points, I dip. Light goes on. I'm like, nope,
yeah.
Light stays on the rest of the night. Nah, I'm done.
He put on a really gory movie called The Terrifier.
Yeah, The Terrifier. Yeah, that was solid. Have you heard of that?
I think I've heard of the name, but I haven't seen
Killer
it.
Clown. Super
It's
scary.
gruesome.
Yeah.
See,
And it's got some funny moments,
but
but
you
it's
can't
weird.
do that at night with lights off. If that's not how that works. It needs at least lights be on. And all doors have to be locked.
I think I turned on like the
Hallway light even
like,
has to
one
be
light
on,
at
so when you
least.
need to go to the
Talk to
bathroom.
fucking God. Like, put her under the pillow.
No, because I will have bad nightmares and get paranoid.
I swear I did.
Like I can't. It's hard for me to be home alone sometimes.
Yeah, whenever you take a shower,
She's not good at being in
whenever
bed.
you close your eyes, do you close your eyes very long?
No.
No, you see?
You literally like
Also-
tripped on like a horror movie.
Yeah. I tripped on watching Evil Dead. It's a
Oh
classic.
yeah, I don't watch horror movies.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Hi,
That
beautiful.
was a must-see.
Yo, what's up?
Nothing.
Hi.
Hi.